What's up, guys? This is Tony Shu, and today we're gonna look at the Jordan 13 red flints. Let's get it, YouTube. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. So this is a pretty cool review today because we're going over one of my favorite Jordan silhouettes ever. Jordan 13 is probably one of my first Jordan sneakers. When I was younger, my parents didn't really support sports or sneakers or any of that nature, so I think my first Jordan sneaker was probably the Jordan 12. And my parents actually went out and said, you know what, if you want to get these sneakers, go ahead and buy them. So Jordan 13, also very near and dear, was probably my second sneaker that I ever got from Jordan. So pretty excited about this. Very nice sneaker. Obviously it's the red flints. It's kind of the follow-up from last year's re-release of the flints. Jordan 13 flints originally came out in 1998, and I believe it was re-released one or two more times since that original release. This is the one from last year, the 2020 version, which honestly, from what I remember, it looks pretty much the exact same. From a lot of the reviews I saw online, people were saying that it pretty much looks exactly the same as the original ones that came out. Jordan 13 silhouette is always a really nice silhouette. You got the nice little mesh, you get the nice mesh that goes around. You get the mesh. You got the mesh overlay on the lateral as well as the medial side of the sneaker. Right here in the midfoot goes down to the gray suede, which is the same thing on the lateral side here. Of course, you have the hologram, which is probably the most popular portion of the Jordan 13, or most, honestly, people's probably favorite part of Jordan 13s. And then you, as always, have the leather tongue and the round laces above, as well as the very popular tread in the bottoms. Whole silhouette of Jordan 13 is supposed to look kind of like a cat, like a panther, black cat, like Jordan. Arr, black cat. Arr. Really excited to have the red flints to go with the regular flints. So let's kind of go over the sneaker itself. So when you kind of compare it to the flints from last year, they look almost identical. Really, honestly, just one's red, one's like a grayish blue. If you want to look at it side by side. One thing we'll notice that is the actual QC on the sneaker is not terrible, although some of these little divots inside the mesh overlay, there is some ripping on some of the stitching, which is not perfect, but it's kind of what unfortunately we've come to expect from Jordan brand a lot recently, is that QC is not always great. Sneaker itself though looks nice. Overall, the overall aesthetic looks great. Most people aren't going to be staring at your shoe and saying, wow, that's bad. That's really ugly. I don't like it. People are just going to look at the sneaker and say, wow, that's a really nice sneaker. Or, wow, that's a really hideous sneaker. If you think this is hideous, just kidding. It's a nice silhouette. Not a really classic silhouette. A lot of the OG Jordan heads aren't in love with the silhouette. For me, like I said before, this is kind of something that's very personal for me. One of my first Jordan sneakers. Yeah, let's take a look at it on foot.
Shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. For more content, please consider subscribing. If you liked today's video, smash that like button. As always, see you next time.